You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly prediction edition. I've got 3 incredible Days of Our Lives predictions, all based in confirmed spoilers straight from the network. And I'm going to tell you what date the spoilers are occurring and what the spoilers say, so you can kind of see how I got from point A to point B with these predictions. One of the predictions is about Wendy, Tripp, and Ava. Another is about Vivian, and a third is about a wedding that's interrupted. I'm going to unpack all of this for you, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our day's updates. Our first prediction is that Wendy and Tripp conspire with fugitive Ava. So the last we saw of Ava Vitali, she was with Harris Michaels. They were running from the grounds of Bayview Mental Hospital because clearly Xander DiMera has put a hit out on Ava. So they are going to lie low in Salem for just a few days, and then Harris and Ava are going to leave the country. But based on some official spoilers, I predict that Tripp and Wendy are going to be helping them, with Wendy possibly using her hacking skills to get them fake IDs. So there is a spoiler photo from the Soap magazine, so I can't show you because they have the sole copyright right now. But in this photo, Wendy is taking a photo of Ava. I presume it is for a fake passport. Then there are Tuesday and Wednesday spoilers from the 19th and 20th of September that have Rafe interrogating Tripp. So I think that Rafe suspects that Tripp has helped his mom to get away. Also, by Tuesday the 19th, Harris and Ava are in London, running from EJ while they are looking for Susan Banks. And I think Wendy and Tripp are the reason that they are able to get away and leave the country. All right, our second prediction is that Vivian Alamain is going to take over Titan. So Louise Sorel as Vivian Alamain didn't just come back for the funeral of Victor Kiriakis. She turned up to take over everything. Vivian claims that she is Victor's legal wife, and that claim may be part of the mystery of why Victor's plane went down in the Mediterranean Sea, because he shouldn't have even been there. Next week, confirmed spoilers say Brady and Alex head to Greece looking for answers. And then on Thursday, September 21st, another official day spoiler says that Chad DiMera is surprised to see he's got a new boss. Will it be Vivian Alamain? If Victor died intestate, which means dying without a will, and Vivian is indeed his wife or is faking it very convincingly, I predict that she might take over Titan, take over the Kiriakis mansion, take over everything, and start trying to drive Maggie and some of the others away while pulling her dear Philip closer. So I think it's going to be very interesting to find out who has got the helm of Titan once the dust settles and Chad shows up for work. All right, our third and final prediction is that Sarah Horton stops Xander and Chloe's wedding. So this is based on an early spoiler for Friday, September 22nd, that says 2 couples could get married. There are a few people in town that it could be. It could be EJ and Nicole. They're engaged, but of course he's playing revenge games right now, so I can't imagine that Nicole is going to say I do until this gets sorted and she finds out he's calmed down. It could be recently reunited Johnny and Chanel, because they are confirmed to get back together this coming week. But that would be awfully fast for them to go for, okay, we're going to date again, to let's get married again. There's also engaged Rex Brady and Sarah Horton, and there's engaged Chloe Lane and Xander Cook. So Sarah seemed like she was just about to tell Xander the truth about the baby girl she gave birth to on Friday the 8th, but then she passed out cold. So they have to get her to the hospital for this, scary kind of complication. And then it looks like she comes out of it. And I think once she does, and she doesn't have all the pain and the hormones and the drama of the moment, that I think she is likely going to zip it up and Rex is going to convince her to keep on lying. But seeing Rex and Sarah with what he thinks is their baby could inspire Xander to ask Chloe if they can go ahead and get married ASAP. And I think that Chloe would agree to it because she said she was actually worried. She told Rex she was worried that Xander might call off their engagement if he found out that Sarah was carrying his child. So I actually think Chloe wants to lock him down too. But I also predict that the idea of Xander saying I do to Chloe could finally convince Sarah to come clean. I could picture her busting into their wedding, stopping it, telling the truth, confessing that she's just given birth to their daughter and that she still loves him. And that would shut that wedding down fast. Plus, we also know that Nadia Bjorlin is leaving Days of Our Lives soon. She was part of that 7-actress sweep that is seeing a lot of fan favorites leaving, including Martha Madison as Belle Black. It now looks like Aketra Civilian is out as Talia Hunter. There's just a whole bunch of shakeups, and Jen Lilly is about to be replaced as Teresa Donovan by Emily O'Brien. There is so much going on over at Days. All right, please click subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps our channel. You can click notifications and you'll get, depending on how you have your notifications set up, people have asked me in the comments how they come in. Well, you decide on YouTube. You go to your YouTube settings and you say how you want to be notified. If you want a text to your phone, if you want an email, if you want to pop up on your computer, if that's where you watch YouTube, you decide, click notifications, and they come into you. That way you can avoid all the spammy channel, the robot channels, the channels of foreigners that don't actually watch the show and are making up stuff to get clicks. Some channels that are trying to make their channel look like ours to confuse you guys. It's a mess. We appreciate your support for our legitimate channel here, and thank you so much for listening. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.